Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ventus said, Cowington stream, shall we? I love that. I'm a big fan of that. In fact, you gave me the stream's working title. This stream is not going to be called Sin Gaming anymore. It is Kara Super off the Beakington, shall we? I feel like that's a little more inspired, personally. Here's my friend. I love that dude so much. Shall we? I need to get that sound effect where it's like plug, plug. I love that shit so much. All right, let's move over here. Hello. So, I do have some news. I've played a lot of Sin recently. I've played a shit ton. I have a little confession to make. I have literally not played in Celestial once off stream. Not even once. Like I just rarely play off stream in general. The reason for that is because I thought it'd be really cool for everyone to just like watch my progression as I play through the game, right? But I've enjoyed Sin so much. I've just been randomly not playing him and having like a sick time. I really, really find him fun. He is a ton of fun. And I've played a lot already. I think I must have like 300 games with Sin already. I am all for him. The double Benjamin. This is the double Benjamin. I'm gonna call this one the double Benjamin from now on. I don't have as much new tech to show you. I guess the only thing I'd really show is when it comes to hit confirming the super, I'd normally lean on it being I'd normally lean on you wanting to do the follow-up sooner than later, since if you're too late, you get a no TG, right? But even if you're too early, the worst case scenario is that you just don't get a wall break off that, right? So I mean, it's a big difference. It's kind of obvious, but I'd highly recommend it anyways. I don't know if I'll swap the thing. It's partially like I just find him very fun, and I like developing him. But he has a lot of cool shit. Like 5P into DP is pretty good. That's a pretty good hit confirm off of 5P. One round I don't think I showed was this one. This one actually does hella damage. I was actually shocked. That is a lot of damage off an overhead. Like that is a lot. It seems right now the common like combo habits are pretty much just like you do some shit like that. There is a way to really minimize how much stamina you use, and it's partially in this. If you do any extended routes like this, if you're close enough to do far S into 2H, you can make like pretty much just one stamina route, or even 0. Which is pretty good. But I don't have much new stuff for you. A lot of it has just been playing matchups and figuring out like strategies. So we'll be doing that. Do I think being in no stamina state needs to be avoided at all costs, or does it build back fast enough? I think you should avoid it, because either way, it does depend on the situation and matchup, I think. But the main thing is that most characters can RPS against you much better when you have no stamina, because I mean, it's what dictates how much damage you get, right? So if you have 0 stamina, I mean, your ability to combo is worse, which means if, like, let's say Mei IEDs at you, or just like runs at you, that's like her chance to start stuff, you know what I mean? So it's complicated, because like if you always have full stamina though, you're probably never using it, and it's probably making your neutral suffer, you know what I mean? Man, born to honk, forced to mute. True. Watch the leggy. Leggy. God damn it. Wait. Well, this is getting a lot of damage. Good idea. Didn't get a top, but it was a good idea. Good whiff on it. Oh no, they should have just hit confirm. Oh, I thought they'd, since I haven't represented that, I thought they'd be too afraid to heavily commit with something like that for Alex, but since they did it, I don't have to use it again. Thanks. Oh god, that was a little too middle. Honk. Wait. I've been using Sin 6K. It's extremely good. His 6K is very underrated, I can tell you that. Close slash into 6K is a 4-frame gap, basically. Like, if you do not... Oops, I'm so sorry. If you don't answer it correctly with the right button, you'll get cooked. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm dead. Actually, I think I have one more chance, because it is shit. Alright, watch this. Fuck! I thought that would just work. That was literally like the first time I've used Wake Up RTL. God damn it! I should focus pretty linear RPS against how they're currently defending. I'm surprised I actually threw them. Nice. Yeah, close slash into it is quite good. Good whiff on it. That was fantastic. Thanks. Well, again, I'm surprised I didn't just go for the follow-up. Oh, that was 68. I'm in trouble. Yeah, the food bonuses seem to matter much. Not really, honestly. But there's like a lot of situations where there's not much point to like not go for them. So like, it doesn't matter a ton, but it's not something you should just like not do anyways. Oh, that was a little too soon. Like here, there's no reason not to go for it. So like, even though it's not a ton, it's still something you should be doing. I'm gonna do the lady. Just kidding. Good decision revert. Oh no, they got a little too impatient. Oh no, I forgot that doesn't work. Yeah, I respect this. Oh yeah. Thanks. Car super off the Beakington. Shall we? Imagine if every time we should have like a voice mod for Sin that just turns him into Damien mode. When he does Kara Super, shall we? Shall we? Need I say more? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought that I fucked it up. Ow. Great minds think alike. Shall we? Oh. Nice. Good hit control. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Nice throw. Counter hit Elk, you can do 2p60 at Beak, and that actually is a good chunk. I'm not super used to looking for it yet, though. So just a warning. Good punish. That was nice. Yeah, that you can do that. You can just do 2p into 60 beats. Oh, when they're airborne. I don't know about when they're airborne. Wow. Thanks so much for the resub, Ratt guy. Damn. 47 months. Thanks so much. Nice punish. I'm so sorry. But definitely a friend of the stream. Gave me alcohol at Combo Breaker 2019. Definitely a friend. Good instant block. Oh, I fucked up. I did peek. That was not wise. I should have done 60 that time. Do I think Sin is a good character for beginners? Probably. Nice backdash. Oh, he fucked it up. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta hit the thing. Oh, a little too early. Nice punish. Or with my fight. Got a little too hungry for the dub. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, that was my move. Your burger is mine. Wait. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I'll take it. Wait. No, he doesn't have a stun animation like that anymore. It's, there's no risk to running out of stamina. Oh no, I fuzzied through too early. Oh, I got lucky that they did that so early. Leggy. I mean, technically, it's always unsafe on hit. We got a little discussion ahead of us. You know the thing I hate the most from when new characters release? The thing I hate the most. Wait, that went through it? I just did it too late, but whatever. It's like there are so many characters with minus on hit moves in this game, but like because of how they like their kit is, you don't really think about it. Like people can always challenge after it, but it's not like it's guaranteed every time. Not as far as minus. That's a great point. I don't mean like you said it that way. I realize what you said. What you're saying is true. It's if you can't cancel off a beat, then it's minus. Like that's true. But I don't think it's as big of a deal as a lot of people like make it out to be. It's only a problem when like characters can legitimately punish you 100% of the time, which not really that common. It's definitely just like RPS usually, so I mean there are situations where you wouldn't want to fuck with it. Same with like other characters, right? Like if you do a lot of stuff when like Ram has meters, you can always just like RPS after it anyways, so it's not really new, but I just mean like it's less of a problem about his stamina and more about like what does the other player have, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And I think a lot of people tend to view it more from the lens of like, oh, this character just can't do anything from that angle no matter what, when it's a lot more matchup dependent, you know what I mean? Fundamental offense with Sin. I mean, the thing about the difference between Sin and Zato is like Zato is a lot more forcing RPS. Honestly, when you understand like all the defensive options and how you can represent them, a lot of mix-ups just become RPS anyways. Because it's like, sorry, I had a belch. So what happens is, like, let's say, oh, this fuzzy beats, like, high, low, high can beat that. When you play people that are, like, not used to that, it can be, like, a little weird adjusting to a strike throw character. But, I mean, really, the main thing is just, as long as you use, 6K in pressure, it'll be a lot better. Good match. Honestly, I think they should represent RTL more if they have full meter. Well, I guess they didn't have full meter, but close. A lot of the time it just boils down to how much you're thinking about how the opponent can answer you, I guess. It's very easy to like not think about how opponents can like interact with you on characters like Zato compared to like strike throw characters. Because it, like, when you learn to do a high-low characters mix-up, a lot of the time you're focused on just, like, I'm gonna do a high-low here, and it's up to them to block it. Whereas strike throw is a lot more like, I'm gonna do this move here, let's see if I'm right. So if you're a little too focused on just, like, running your own stuff, it's probably why you're struggling so much. But you do have tools to kind of facilitate the same sort of thing. Like, if they block high, right, you're probably gonna go low. Similarly, like, if, like, let's say you do close slash 6K, and they mash every time after it, that tells you a lot. But otherwise, it really comes down to, like, how well you can rage your opponent. I think one problem that a lot of people tend to have in, coming from, like, mix-up heavy characters to characters like strike throw characters, pretty much, is that they're not used to thinking about how the opponents can interact with them. As like kind of the main thing. So I would say number one, think about how much you're interacting with your opponent, like consciously, because it is a big part of running strike throw. And as for like defending against him, I'm not sure yet. I'm so sorry. There's definitely more answers, but I don't think he's particularly bad. It's just regular strike throw shit. Nice call out. What's up, Kratos? Oh, I fucked up. I tried to do something nasty. Do I think modern strike throw characters are too honest? Not particularly. I get this. I think the statement, like, what Days is probably thinking of is like a lot of what's the term? A lot of like games are built to prioritize, like, I guess, a lot of neutral interactions rather than anything else right now. Like, a lot of characters can just straight up kill you in neutral, whereas before, like, it was a lot more of an exclusive club, I guess you could say. In the context of like a game like Strive, I think it's kind of funny, as good tag. Oh no! I tried to throw that. The ramp. But I think, like, I don't know, basically what I'm saying is I think it's a lot easier for characters that are strike throw to reach their win condition in neutral. Or it's, like, characters are not, I guess, built as, like, directly as they used to be. Like, mix-up characters basically did no damage before, right? Like, that's always been, like, the rule of thumb. Mix-up characters do low damage but have really fucked up set play. And, like, strike throw characters are the types of characters that, like, they're probably lacking something in neutral, but it's way more likely that they just kill you when they're, like, they get in one. That said, I don't think strike throw characters are particularly just, like, too honest. I think, like, it's more contextual on the game than anything else. I think Strive has one of the weirdest implementation of strike throw characters, but I don't know, it's weird because I've never thought of, like, running strike throw as, like, a bad thing, but it feels like as time goes on, people are kind of saying it. I mean, obviously compared to, like, some other options, there are more weaknesses, or more likely to be weaknesses, but it's not really, like, I don't know if it's like a full, like game-wide thing. You know what I mean? Do I think the normalization to the mean for zoning such that players can also do strike throw in a similar situation? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm assuming that you mean, like, how do I feel about them equalizing it more? Like, let's say characters like Dizzy or Zato in older games. I guess Zato still kind of does the same thing in this game.
Not much a screen viewer, but enjoying the content on YT.
Oh fuck, I fucked that up. But it's not really new. I think it's just, like, more like, I mean, Zato infamously, like, he could set play you so hard, like, you had one chance from round start. Your chance didn't even begin when he ran offense, it was when he started the game. So, like, it's not necessarily a new phenomenon. And usually, like, there are always strike throw characters who can kind of, like, outscale other characters, so to speak, in terms of their offense. Or, like, maybe it's their hit conversions. I think, like, a great example of that is Johnny in Exerd. Johnny, like, I mean, he has, like, some of the most basic strike throw offense. It's just his return is so much higher than everyone else that it stands out more. So I think it's more a product of game than anything else. Because I've never felt that way in other games. Oh, I fucked up. Don't hurt me. Nice CP. Oh, I thought that would reach. My bad. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Fuck. That's like when you get up out of your chair and your headphone cable gets caught on your chair and then you trip. Oh, I fucked up. I thought that would just reach. I kind of deserve it for being lazy. Oh, I thought that would work. My bad. So that's a big 20 health. Let's see if you can win without. Let's see if you can win now. Honestly, I think, like, what a lot of people tend to feel is not that, like, strike throw is particularly weak. I think what they mean is that it's not divided evenly, which is kind of true. So, like, let's compare, like, a character like Naga to, like, I guess in Daze's case, it would be, Geo, right? Naga's like bite threat is so massive because of what it gives his strike that the threat of throw is strong enough to just like deter you from like ever doing anything else. Because I mean, you basically get into like a checkmate situation, or it's like close to a checkmate situation if he gets to get his bite. So it's like against other characters, obviously you can always play odds, right? Like you can always play like, you know, this character. Obviously, if they throw you, it's 80 damage. If they strike you, it's like a billion. Whereas Nago doesn't really have damage as much as he has like the convenience of being able. Oh no, I meant to throw that. He has the convenience of being able to force that just off the threat of it alone. That's one reason why a lot of Nago players also like. One reason why the character can stand out against like a larger player base is because he has some of the best like inherent offense, where it's like this character, depending on how good you are, you're gonna view his strength and his strike throw differently. So sometimes like just the fact that like characters are playing against Nago, or people are playing against Nago, they kind of start folding before they even get to playing against him. They're like, oh, like his offense is so fucked up, I have to guess. Which, you know, it is fucked up. Whereas like a character like Geo, it's like you can always take the throw, right? The thought of like taking the Geo throw is like, okay, go next. Go into the next interaction. If you get bit, it's like, I'm about to lose the game, right? Which changes a lot of the dynamic. One benefit of strike throw is that you can always play odds, right? Odds, no matter, like, even in the case of Nago, it's like if you get bit, the odds are still technically in your favor for that situation compared to getting close slash. The problem is that the situation that follows is so terrible that it, like, almost outweighs the inherent risk. And so, like, a character like Nago compared to Geo doesn't have the same sort of strike throw situation. Even though they're both technically strike throw characters, their strike throw is a lot different in execution. In fact, like, really, I don't mind what's his name? I don't mind Nago as much, but I hate Bite. I think Bite is like one of the worst design moves, honestly. Because of that. And I don't really care about how he gets changed. I just don't want him to have the same Bite again. If that gave him like 1 billion health, I would still take that over Bite giving blood back, because it changes the game so fast. And changes like how RPS works, and it's like it becomes terrible, right? So, like, in that sense, like, I think some people feel like, oh yeah, strike throw can be rough because, like, you know, it's only as simple as that. But then, obviously, it's quite bad against. I mean, if you're a strike throw, oh fuck, I didn't cancel that. If in the case of like a character like Geo versus Nago, it's easy to feel like it's uneven, when in actuality it's more like, I guess, how they compensate. Like, I guess Nago's weakness is supposed to be oops, oh, I'm so sorry, I did not mean to do that. What this combos, fuck. A lot of the time, I think it just comes down to like, oh, this character's weakness isn't as covered, and their strike throw tends to suffer for it. Whereas usually, like, people's like preference in terms of like characters like Nago is like, oh, their neutral is like not as great, so them having fucked up offense is okay. But usually now, like, I mean, Nago's developed to the point where that's not really a thing, right? I think a lot of Nago players have a lot more developed RPS strategies, because the inherent offense that like their strike throw can run is quite powerful just on its own. Not to say like they're I'm not saying they're carried anyway. It's just I just mean like the RPS is just not even compared to a lot of situations. Oops. I'm so sorry. So it's complicated, right? Nice heat. Good idea. Oh, that was bad timing though. Please combo. I need to find a throw combo. Oh shit, they did. Oh, I did. So fuck. That was Exert Brain. I don't know. It's like usually their strike throw gets given a lot in exchange for losing something. Nago's is definitely like very clearly in the fact that they want, like they made his neutral to suffer in order to, or they tried to make his neutral to suffer to compensate for how strong his. Oh, it's Yoshi, friend in the stream. It's not as big of a deal, I think, than like as much as they intended, and so it's easy to just feel like, oh, it's just uneven. Nice. Nice call out. I'm so sorry. That was throw. Ooh, nice back catch. I got kinda lucky. Oh no, I didn't get my cancel. So laggy. Oh, nice. Hey. Oh, I got lucky. Oh fuck, I was supposed to stop. Alright, party time. Ooh, nice. Tim Hortons kind of fell off a bit because of they got what, bought out by like Burger King or something here. Some shit like that. The parent company? I see. Well, I got kind of lucky. I should have died. I won't lie, I saw a lot of Sin dooming, but I'm a bit of a Sin believer. Well, I could have double 8, couldn't I? I'm not a Zen believer, but I'm a Ramola believer. I don't think, I never I never interpreted. I don't mean it like from the lens of like, oh yeah, he's a top 3 character. I just mean like a lot of people thought he was like unplayable. You know what I mean? Good match. I think if I got the clean hit, I would have killed. Nice fusion. That was like good. Good call out. Nice call it again. I should have died. Nice. I don't even know if his round start's bad. His 5k seems pretty good. His 2d is pretty fast. I mean, like, compared to other characters, I guess it is, but it's like, I don't know. It's not terrible, I don't think. It's just underdeveloped. It's not as straightforward. Wow, that's... I'm so sorry. I'm hungry. I did not know that. Like... I got lucky. Oh, I got lucky again. I think 6k is, like, honestly very, very underrated. I think it's probably one of his best moves. I've heard others say the same. So low.
Others say the same.
Thank you. Great 6B. Nice. Thanks so much for the resub stream out. Good TD. Oh, I just suck. Hi. Oh, he's. I don't even know how to describe that. He's floating. He's flying. Either way, he flew on me, I guess. Oh, that was very dangerous. No more Ogre. Benjamin City. Oh, great 5P. Nice match. Double throw? Off the Beakington? Shall we? The 6k is maybe the shall we. Nice vision. Oh, I didn't realize that punish it. Guess that makes sense. Cheers! tried to DP a little too slow. I should just hold it. I'm not 100% on Frosty, but I've already registered for Evo Japan. That's probably what's the one you're thinking. I do want to do Frosty, but it's a little more up in the air. Nice. Jump pass? I think that's jump pass. Nice. Triple IB off the pendulum? Shall we? Nice. Oh, that's bad. Shall we? No, 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 no! I shouldn't even mash and I have 0 stamina because I've been trying to just practice 5P into DP, but he's just doing that low poke, so I can't even do it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
This tries out a lot. Oh god. He's starting to force a lot more linear, yeah. Nice call out. I'm fine, I'm fine.
Duel 2.
2D. Oh. Oh, they, maybe I don't know what Anji gets, honestly. I was gonna say it. I think I almost would have died. I should have 6P'd. Or I probably should have DP'd. I think DP was the only thing that would have worked there. I'm bouncing. Watch that. Shall we? Hey. Oh, I threw too late. I keep forgetting it's live. That is not a, something that works there. Yeah, I'm expecting him to respect a little more, but he's not really representing enough. He's not representing as much, like holding his ground. He just RPSs after Nagiha. So I think, honestly, I don't think that's probably that great. I'm pretty sure I can just beak after and covers backdash and he mashes because he's about -6 or 7, so it should be fine. Unless he chooses something pretty specific.
Duel 1.
think I'm still being a little too slow. I think I can probably afford to force more like linear RPS. I should do RP. Oh no, I fucked up my super. Yeah, I know Dane swapped to Dizzy. That's kind of sad. Wait. Yeah, I need to be a lot more linear. I'm doing like a lot more varied timings, but he's not varying his timings as much, so I can afford to go a little more ham. Like he's doing like delay, react to what he does, and then hit, but I should be doing a lot more like just like go ham kind of. I should have ate. Shall we? I'm gonna be very annoying with that. I just want you guys to know. Hey. Oh, I keep missing my ID. I need to stop even trying. This character I don't even need to. Nice. I got lucky again. Good tag. Nice patience. I think I'm not dead. I think I have one more chance. He's gonna catch my backdash. Oh my god. I thought I'd go far enough to where I'd miss. Duel 2, shall we? Nice. Oh, I keep missing this. Well, probably shouldn't have broken the wall, because I have so much meter. I'm just gonna go ham, fuck it. Oh, I fucked up my super. I just threw this game away. That's supposed to be fast RC into tyrant rate. The guy just like gets high in Carl's Jr. or some shit. Oh, I keep being too slow. I think that reached me. Holy shit. Well, I'm getting cooked by that. Oh, you get close slash though. I was doing that because I thought you don't get anything off of it. Because I thought I'd be outside of I'd be outside throw range and everything. Oh god, that still was. Yeah, I think my problem against Yoshi right now is I'm not forcing enough RPS. I should just be like every interaction, just force shit over and over again. As long as his approach is focusing more on like catching me off guard. I think they could have gotten 2D. Oh fuck, I was not paying attention. I was like, I thought that was just regular old food. That time I didn't even try. I was like, I'll just take the baby route. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said I'm so sorry. That was that was for them. That was a benefit for them. Oh, I should have. That's another situation where I should have swung. Watch this. I should have done jump D, fuck. I think I'm still not doing enough. I'm not doing enough linear RPS. Since Yoshi's approach is still to like... At first, I think Yoshi was trying to play a little more reserved and see kind of like where to challenge. I think a lot of how I should be playing is just force pretty linear, and even if it's not super great RPS, as long as I have high stamina, I don't think it's as big of a problem, because it's just... as long as we're in neutral, it's just RPS. Oh no, I didn't need a backdash. Oh, I didn't get it. So see, now I just run away. I'm so sorry. Way to punish. Okay. Well, I wasn't looking for the reset. Oh, I got away kind of lucky. So see, like, as long as he's representing, like, checks and neutral for me, as long as if I RPS with him, it's not as big of a deal, since most of the time, he's not going to be able to, like, convert off to something substantial. Like, he's right with a spin, he gets 2 KPD. He's right on a backdash, he gets that. So, like, when I get in, it's a lot easier for... Oh, shit. It's a lot easier for me to just force shit. Oh no, I didn't. This is wild stick. That's not good. I don't think his strategy is bad or like wrong. I think it's just like a product of Anji. As you can kind of see. Good block. It's not necessarily like hive mind, it's just like you don't have many options as Anji. Like you have to gamble. I just don't know how he's gonna gamble. Oh, I need 6p that. I would 5p, but It seems Fight P is kind of bad against Anji. I thought that would push him out of range again. But he could have punished me. Elk is punishable. Please give me food. I mean, obviously food, but I mean, give me health. No! I thought I'd get enough meter for that. I'm like one off. Oh, it's too slow. I thought I was at side 2S range again. I tried to whip punish. Now he's starting to force a lot more direct stuff, so I'm gonna start calling it out a little more. Okay. Thanks. I try to do something. Good TP. Someone's a little more ready for the stuff. Well, I wasn't ready for that though. I think I'm dead. I should have just done Elk again. Should focus a little more on controlling his meter usage. I meant I should, not that he needs to. Just to clarify. Good tag.
Duel 2.
Like, thanks to that. Oh no, I actually backdash. That time I guessed right, too. Thanks. Nice match. Nice.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice. Oh, I thought that would do. Oh, it's because I FD'd or ID'd. Oh no, I reacted, but I thought that bar has to be slow enough to like catch at the appropriate timing. But seems not. Alright. Food, give me healing. God damn it. I guess I should just hold my ground more in those sort of situations. It feels like Yoshi's adaptation is a lot more focusing on calling out my defensive habits and also just RPSing more in neutral to call them out or to just like challenge me more in neutral or on defense. So I think a lot of my adaptation is gonna be to vary how much I RPS depending on stamina and also my health, but also I'm gonna focus on controlling his meter usage because he uses a lot when he is on offense, but also I'm gonna focus more on RPSing with BP and stuff. Oh, nice 5D. I'm shocked that went. Oh, shock that one.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'm hungry. Good match.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Thank you. What's the stuff? Nice, super. Good ID back. I really like that. Oh my god. Oh, double my god. I'm gonna just air throw on from now on. I'm a little inconsistent with my 5P against him. Well, I think 5P against him is just bad. But 6P is a little inconsistent against everyone, depending on distance. Thanks so much for the sub, Alba. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Oh, I thought that punished it.
Roma reflected.
Oh no, I tried a 5K, but I think I did it too slow. Or I must have gotten 6K. Unless my TP is, or my 2K is against, or sorry, unless my 5K is like 9 frames. Thanks so much for the 3 sub, Rousey. Oh, I fucked up. That was supposed to be 5K again. Nice. Classic. I noticed our rollback frame spiked as soon as I did that from 2 to 4, so I'll take that. Hey. Oh no, that's 5K! Oh god. Oh, I'll take that actually. I won't take that. I thought that I get no meter, but I looked after and I was like, oh, he still has 50.
Romala, pretty cow, Romala, pretty cow, Romala, pretty cow, Romala, pretty cow, Romala, pretty cow.
Maybe I need to use the air more. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that either. I should just chase his air movement. Oh, I thought I was gonna go the other way. It's not fair. Thanks so much for the use of playing fun. Alright, what's this? Nice match. Let me find the word. Classic Yodi Land matchup, I agree. Stop doing that. Oh, I was expecting food then. I was hungry. Oh, I missed my dash. I just threw that game away. That was a terrible misinput. Thanks for the host, your top. Be a nice stream. Oh, we've been doing well. I think jumping is. Oh my god, I was still too slow. But I think that may have been hitbox. I think if I chose jump K, that would have been a little better. Sorry. Thank you. Why did I do that? Nice step. I'm hungry. No. Okay, thank God. I just ducked his jump S? What was that? I should be doing oh nice, I like the patience. I should be doing a little more stuff like this, I think. Good heck. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry anymore. I should have supered. The leggings. The leggings. I'm dead. Never mind. I'm dead. I don't know why I said it like that. Getting hit like this just feels bad. I would rather Anji do double the damage in half the time. This twirl and shit is getting old. Oh, I got cooked. I got lucky. I'm sorry. You were never sorry. That's a bold statement. Oh. Oh, I'm getting cooked. I need to stop using 2K as much. Oh, that doesn't even work. Oh, don't tell me. Good match. Oh no, I knew that they were gonna do like Fujin or like some preemptive button, but I thought that my beat driver would hit it before it hit me, but I guess it sent my hurt box too far. should have done Pirate Rave, but this will do. I don't know why I said like this will do. I sound like fucking who's Mr. Gadget's rival? Dr. Claw or some shit? That's actually what I feel like. Yeah, the guy with the cat on his lap. He says, "Oh, next time, Gadget." That's a lot of what he says. But then he always pets the cat, and it zooms in on the cat too. I think that's a pretty cool style choice. Oh. I'm hungry. Could you imagine if Damien Luck was just Inspector Gadget? When you go Gadget, like hand elevator thing, and then it does the plug, you know, like the noise after. Someone should make that. Damien Luck, Inspector Gadget. Oh, I thought that was throw. I got cooked. Oh, that was a thick hand from too. What are you doing? Stop. I'm tired of flying. Would an Inspector Gadget ever inspect? That is such a wise question. It's absolute bullshit. Inspector Gadget is not even forklift certified. There's like no point for him to be there. Gadgets, I mean, yeah. Oh fuck, I thought that would whip on me again. Do I still do HookGangBos impressions? You make it sound like that's like my career. It sounds like a... Yes, I do. I haven't done it in a while though. Punk impression? I don't think I have a punk impression. Are you thinking of Yair?
F5.
God damn it, I need to find a throw combo so bad. Thanks so much for the ace, Zombie. Really appreciate it. Do the overhead, thank you. I thought you were a Stuart Little lore expert. Apparently not. That's my main title. You guys want a hook impression? Ow. Hold on. I gotta charge first. I need, guys, can I get some HookGangBos energy in the chat? It's like a spirit bomb. Could you guys do that for me? If you guys, yeah, there you go. Ow. Ow. That's like Marge Simpson. Oh my god. I don't know if I got it with me. Hold on. Oh my god. That's too much. I gotta find it. After the set. After the set. Just keep channeling it. No. That's my most Finnish accent. It's always with R's. I still roll my R's. That's why, like, when I say, when I was talking about the Yerma thing, I called him Yerma. Yerma. I gotta. Let's see if I charge it. No, that wasn't it. That was a little too much. There we go. No, I tried to super. Perfect. Right, that in combo. No. I tried a super! I tried the super! I did not get my super. Oh, hold on. I gotta give you guys my hook impression. Hold on. Oh my god, I supered! What? What? How did the music start playing? That was like my outro. That was like that's like the ending of the anime episode. It's been so long. I think I'd have to hear like a full sentence by Hook too. Here's the conditions. We gotta channel some Hook Gang God energy in my chat, but also I need a voice clip of Hook. You need any voice clip. Ain't no way, bruh. Please give me healing. Thank you. Oh, I didn't think they'd scramble an Arbiter there. I should have just went for ID. Oh my god. It's like we're a Family Guy character. That is such a godlike comparison. Oh my god, Brian! Oh, Peter. Oh my god, Peter, Mickey Mouse as hell. Does it sound like the receptionist from Monsters Inc? Kind of does, doesn't it? That is actually my receptionist voice is even better than my fucking impression. Oh, I got fixed. I'm watching you without teeth. I actually got it. I actually got it. I love Monsters Inc. too. That's I think Monsters Inc. was the first time I got a no. Actually, it was Emperor's New Groove. I got introduced to what's his name? Who played the bigger one? I'm a big fan of his work. John Goodman, yeah, I love John Goodman. I'm a very big John Goodman fan. Actually, not even remembering his name. I'm watching you without Steve always watch. It was a Pennywise impression. I've told you guys, right? I think if I like started VTubing today, like as I am now, like if let's say theoretically I did not start like before Strive, and I started like right now, I would definitely be a clown girl. I think clowns are godlike. They've grown on me. The clown VTuber with the Pennywise impression. You don't want clown lady content. That does sound a lot scarier, doesn't it? Can we watch a little Damien the Luck as a treat? After this next set, we'll take a brief break. We'll have a little bit of a Damien and Luck session, okay? I know that's why you guys are really here. You know, I've never played that Ace Attorney. It's the one game I never played. I loved Ace Attorney when I was younger. I bought Trials and Tribulations on the NA release date. I remember it very clearly. I was like a fucking super fan. And I don't know, after Apollo Justice, after Apollo Justice, it was Ace Attorney Investigation, so does that count? Oh, I thought that would wall stick. But then they released like the 3DS ones, and I didn't have a 3DS at the time. So I have a 3DS, and I played through the first game, like the first 3DS game, and it was actually pretty good. But I was burnt out from that. I didn't want to play the next one, so I never played it, and then that entire case got spoiled for me because of it. It's so cursed. You can't even get the games anymore, right? Because the eShop's down. I already own them, but if there's like DLC for that game, like the second one, then I definitely will never get it. Thanks, back then. They're on iOS. Oh, I see. He's being hit. Thank you. Man. I mean, I'm not really interested in it anyways. It's been so long. Well, I gotta be a little more linear with my RPS. They force a lot with 2P into it's an Arbiter. It isn't terrible, but it lets me get away with a little more in neutral. I did start what's it called? I did start what's it called? The Chronicles, I think it is. I did the first case of the game, I think, on stream. But I don't know, I haven't played it since then. That was like last August. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I kind of got lucky because I'd probably get hit anyways. Good match. That was like when there was kind of like a dry spell after Evo and before Happy Chaos release. Oh, I didn't get my E. Oh, my bad. Before HC release, well back then people thought that Soul was the worst character that was ever going to hit them, so it wasn't a really good old days. Because people were just complaining about Soul in the same way that they complain about Happy Chaos. Well, I shouldn't say in the same way, because obviously they complain about different things. But, I mean, the idea that, you know, one more patch, bro. One more patch. Just one more patch, bro. Just one more patch and they'll nerf HC and Nago, bro. Just one more. I want you guys to really think about this. The level of cope the Strive community has been on, like, it should be studied. Like they should put this into like send this all the information from like the Strive community to fucking Harvard and just like they're like one more patch, bro. One more patch. So what happened? They hate Soul. They released Happy Chaos as they nerf Soul. Which I don't know if you guys remember, but when they released Soul, or when they did the last patch for Soul before June 10th, players initially said Soul was broken. Then when I swapped Happy Chaos, everyone started saying he sucked. And then June 10th, bro, he's coming back and they'll nerf Happy Chaos. Then the next patch comes out. It's not what they want. So they're like, well, DNF's in 2 weeks anyways, so I can't wait for that. They play DNF for 2 weeks. They're like, this game sucks. I'll wait for the next Strive patch. That was insane. It was just it was combo into combo of cope. It was insane. Absolutely insane. I was freaking out a little bit. Nobody knows the arcs this cycle. I actually did enjoy DNF a lot, but I don't know. A lot of people did not stick with it. I think, honestly, like looking back, that second beta really took the wind out of my sails for the game. Honestly, I remember having such a good time playing in the first beta. Then the second one, I was like, oh, it's not really for me, I think. Well, I liked it, but like I was just less energetic for it. Oh, actually, no, that was the beta. That was the first beta we took out the Crusader. That is the first time. And I was playing Launcher too, and I had fun with the game. Isn't that insane? I think the game is cool though. It's just I don't know. It's just different, right? For me, it was just like they took a lot of the wind out of the sails of the game, like early is all. Unfortunately. Don't worry, we're getting the main event ready, guys. I know what you guys really want. Don't worry. If you guys don't know about this guy, I don't really know how to describe him. I think it's better you just watch.
What is good, Yodi family? Damien Luck back with another banger. I am the original FULCRUM. FULCRUM, come in.
Yeah.
Yodi. gang, you feel me? And you best believe it, today I am back with another banger. Right now I'm at this hot pot restaurant, you feel me? I never had hot pot before, you feel me? But right now I'm about to get faded in a hole type shit. Make sure you guys give this video a like.
Faded in a hoe
comment
type
down
shit.
below.
I do know.
Oh shit. Yo,
Ooh,
what's good, my
the
friend?
collab.
What's good, my friend?
Hey man,
I don't even know who this dude is.
Smackington on this little cart skis right here, man. This one's for the family.
Hey.
Card ski. Oh, he gets the plug too.
Wow. Wow, nice.
Wow, nice.
Faded in a hole, faded in a hole, faded in a hole, faded in a hole, faded in a hole.
I can't,
Yes,
and okay,
sir.
I really have to emphasize,
Is that ramen?
the most fascinating thing about this dude is he's just made content like for like a month or 2 months, and he has like 600,000 subs, and all of his videos are just like this. They are all just like this. It's literally one-to-one.
Shout out to the Yoda gang, you feel me? I'm at Hot Pot with goddamn Eric Khan, you feel me? Does it go much further than that? Need I say more?
Oh yeah, I love
every
that.
single one of you
Does
guys
it go
look,
much
bro. I'm
further than
absolutely
that? Need I
obliterated,
say
bro.
more? Is
Last night I was
another
on
another line.
Aiden's
We're gonna do this again. Hold on. Let me introduce you guys the easy way, okay? Well, I don't know. If this guy was right beside me in public, I'd find it hella funny. But I definitely understand other people not wanting him near them.
Let's get faded in a hole, shall we? Shall we? About to take a trip to Benjamin City, shall we? Cheers, my friends.
Shall we? He's literally just blasting in Carl's Jr. right now. This is the most insane video I've ever seen in my life.
I'm absolutely obliterated than a hoe. Need I say more?
Need I say more?
Fulcrum, come in. Yo.
You know what he's like?
Yo,
He's like an
gang,
Oblivion
feel me? Faded in a
NPC.
hole,
He's
faded
got
in
the
a hole,
same
faded in a hole,
rotation of
faded in a
lines
hole, faded in a
over
hole.
and over
Let's go,
again.
man,
He's
let's go.
actually like a Bethesda NPC.
Double Benjamins, shall we?
Shall
Cheers, my
we?
friends. Tit milk, bro.
Tit milk, bro. You know the craziest part? He's literally just walking around at Carl's Jr. doing this, and no one has like batted an eye at him yet.
If you woke up today, if you're a human being, then you are valuable and important. You got your own purpose and mission. You feel me? Your
feel me?
purpose and mission is contained within the present moment. It's not contained on TikTok. It's not contained thinking about the past, thinking about the future.
He gets
It's
fucking
contained within the
blasted
present
and
moment.
starts saying
And
some
no,
shit
I
like
personally
that.
mission
You can
is, I
tell
100%
this is
know
a
that you have your own
genuine
purpose and
blasted
mission, real
moment.
shit.
This
Purpose
is
and mission is to
genuine
spread
as
the value,
fuck.
you feel me? Bring value with my videos. While I'm out in public
He
doing
keeps
all this funny
repeating
shit,
himself
bro.
and saying the same shit.
shit.
See, he like has to go up to the counter.
No smoke? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I can leave the store.
A
Did you
respectful
want me to
king.
leave the store? No?
No.
Okay, I gotta tell you one thing though. Fulcrum, come in.
I gotta tell you one thing.
She just asked me to leave the store, so I just respectfully left the store, you feel me? I'm somewhere out in Yodi land blowing pack all kind of strands. And there is no going back, you feel me?
There is
Real
no
shit.
going
So much
back.
further than that. Double Benjamin City. I'm out here in the heart of Yodi land. Beautiful.
Double Benjamin? This video goes on for another 5 minutes, by the way. Now you know. Take a trip to Hara Super City. I respectfully left the store after yelling, "Fulcrum, come in." And I'm not joking. Like, I am 100% serious when I say this. He is one of the fastest growing YouTube content creators. He is insanely fast growing. I've never seen anyone at his pace. It's insane. That guy is fascinating to me. That dude also should be studied in like Harvard or something. That guy would take like the most obscene like hits and and that's it. He'd just like die and then he'd be like, "That's the video." No going back. No going back is so godlike.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Shall we? Oh, let's do it. Yeah, the Lungbuster, 30 inches of doom. Cheers, my friends. But that's, you know, that's what Custom Girl always says. He's always just like, he always says, cheers, my friends. Maybe a little homage from Damien Lott.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Shall we? Hated than a beat driver. Strain Central. There's no way that's a real name. I've never heard that before. Strain Central. Nice challenge.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah, I think like the rules and stuff like that on Switch are they're iffy because like it's so like I guess state based, but then like in Canada it's legal. So it's I guess kind of weird. Nice job. Isn't there another country besides Canada who's federally legalized it? I feel like there is. Hey. Yodi Land, I guess so. Austria? I don't know about Austria. Amsterdam? Is Amsterdam? Is it actually? I'm pretty sure like Amsterdam and stuff, like it's more so that like they have a lot of like loopholes that they just don't care about. I think. I mean, I know Amsterdam is a city, but I just mean like I think it's more of like a state. It's like a local thing. We're not talking about a city-state. The Greek city-state of... I said Greek, too. I guess if you were talking city-states, you're gonna say Greek. Ooh, that actually works.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Actually, that whip punish. Nice succeed. Oh, I tried to hit him from that. Oh, it's just
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
whiff punish off the Beakington. Shall we? though.
Slap. Duel 1.
What? Why is dash cancel super is considered a Kara when it's something he can just do? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I kinda like it. Nice.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nice. Nice. Well, I thought they had 60 again. Oh, I'm surprised they held their ground. I was so certain they'd swing again preemptively. Oh, I didn't think it'd swing again. I thought that they'd be a little more passive, but I think since they're swinging so preemptively, it's a lot more worth it for me to just RPS kind of linearly and in neutral between movement and offensive stuff like this. Oh, I see. They were saying they didn't think it was a Kara, right? That makes no sense. Hey.
Slap.
Thanks so much for the Prime Ninja, JC. Japanese prefer. When I say JC, I always think of JSX. What a rotten way to die. He was a good man. Whoops, I got lucky. Oh no, I did not want to do that. Nice, Alex. Hello. Yeah, you do have to dash. I think the reason why a lot of people misunderstand how it works is that you can sometimes unintentionally cancel into super directly through inputting it fast enough. Like, let's say you do 6, 3, 2, and 4, 6 H really fast. If you do it fast enough, it'll just read that as a dash input. Or similarly, like some people accidentally do 6, 3, 2, and 4, 6, 6, or 6, 6, 3, 2, and 4, 6. So I've had some people come in here thinking it's not a Kara cancel without realizing that they are actually Kara canceling. They're just doing it unintentionally.
Duel 1.
For that combo.
Slap. Duel 2.
Good jump in. That was a good angle to jump in on. Oops. No solid. Ultimately. Nice. Ah, la, la, la. Nice far out. I actually did not expect that to win there, or trade, sorry. So that's actually good to know. Oh, I actually just got smacked. I did not mean to backdash. Oh, I tried to call that out. Alright, watch that. Oh, I did IB. That was dumb. Oh shit, I went to look at chat. Oh, they could've almost killed me. Oh no. Now it's just, I'm gonna just RP out. Oh, I fucked up. I tried to DP, but I was looking stuff. I think Kotaku called him a swing, which is interesting. A swole. Thanks, what's he really? Thanks, up. Well, they shouldn't have done that. Nice jump. I actually really like that spacing again. Nice. Nice. I hope it's combos. Thank you. I just wanted to do it because I didn't get the first time. Gazelle Step 6k is real. It depends on what it ends from, but it can be, yes. And even if it wasn't, I mean, it's one of those things that if you're just mashing after Gazelle Step and you get, like, if you just try it in general, you'll get hit by Close Slash a lot of the time. It's just usually a 6k spaces you at a good angle, so it works out. Like, wow, that's still a lot. They're forcing a lot of RPS. Only to step on your jade. Oh, I got a little unlucky, but it was very good at recognition from them. That is minus on hit, so if they don't cancel it, I'm actually gonna keep taking it. Nice. I'm okay with that. It feels a little too hard off of the follow-up. Nice. What's that? Nice. What's my thoughts on Sin vs. Nago? I haven't really played it, so I can't really say yet. Get that. The RPS is in my favor. Let's plus. Well, I only did that because it was minus enough. I think actually against... I don't know what to do here. Please do the overhead. I need to test it. I'm pretty sure that... oh, maybe not on the follow-up, but I get a 5p punish. An RPS every time. Since they force a lot of RPS very frequently, even if they were playing a different character, I would not focus outside of this playstyle. Since a lot of the gambles are kind of extra. But he is very new, so it's a part of the process, usually. '21's the DBFZ character, right? I like her outfit, the checkered outfit. That shit's sick. I tried to empty that. Here's my friend. Oh, I did 5k. Well, I thought that would just combo. I need to do it again. I actually thought they were gonna do what's it called? I thought they were gonna do RTL, but in either case, my backdash is too long to follow that out with. I thought the way you formatted it was very good, and also like in a very I thought it was very well done. I thought that tying it to yourself was very good. I think it made it a lot more, like, oh yeah, like, this dude's spitting. You know what I mean? Alright, what's this? Never mind. Watch this. Whoa. I get the clean hit, this will wall break, I think. Close. Nice, that's fun. When Ramona says watch this, I only expect the single worst play she's done all session.
Here to steal eating scraps. Thanks for streams.
No, I think content like that is fantastic. And I mean, there's like one thing I've realized, and this may sound like a little odd, but a lot of people don't really get taught a lot of like I guess like basic like life advice stuff. Like it's easy to like be missing like an aspect in some way. And I think for some people they like raw dog life. It's like, you know, one thing that I'll never understand, when I was mask presenting, I never used a purse, right? But let me tell you that as soon as I started using a purse, that shit was life-changing. And it was something so basic. Like, it's like, when you think about it from the lens of, like, you could just bring shit that you may need in your day without, like, I don't know, without having, like, it being a big problem, I mean, that shit is sick. A lot of people essentially learn or know about these things, but they don't actually effectively use them for a variety of reasons. So, like, a good example is I'm thinking about making a series where I just teach you how to learn better. Like methods of learning that are, you know, more helpful. Because not a lot of people learn how to, like, actually learn. It's a crazy statement, but it's true. Yeah, exactly. And that's like also like a great example too. Like a lot of people like just think that they learn, like a lot of people can recognize that they have like emotional weaknesses in some way, like quotations weaknesses, right? Like, oh, like maybe I overreact and I don't mean to, that sort of thing. And they can recognize it and they can work on it, but they don't learn how to convey or apply that in other ways. Like, it's like, no matter what subject it is, they may struggle to do it outside of that bubble, right? And I think it's just like, it's not their fault. It's just like, it's complicated, right? I mean, there's a lot of aspects to it, I think, in society. It's cultural, right? It's partially cultural. You know, I thought about this a lot. The kind of, like, state that a lot of people end up in, I think, is a product of, like... I mean, it could be a lot of things, but I think that the way that education systems, like, kind of ebb and weave a lot in terms of, like, what they have and what they don't have available to show up, I think is also something that is a detriment, right? Some people, like, essentially don't learn that there are things you can control or things you can change if you're not happy, or if you you know, if you feel some sort of way, basically. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, that shit, that body move. Oh, I thought that would work. My bad. And, like, that's not even, like... I don't want it to sound like a negative, because I didn't even have the words to describe it until someone made a fantastic post on my video talking about, what's it called? Talking about, great whiff punish. Talking about active learning versus, like, inactive learning, and that's a lot of what I talked about, but I didn't have, like, the proper wording for it. You know what I mean? And when I realized that, it's like, I don't know, it made a lot of things make more sense. Also, that's like the beauty of like the type of content I make, is that like a lot of people call me like Lil Miss Y or some shit like that. A lot of what I talk about are just from my own experiences and like what I've seen. Oh, I did not mean to burst that. So like a lot of this, like I'm not a trained professional. So sometimes like people post comments that like really, they educate me too. Oh, I didn't reach far ass. I was just like looking for 2 and 4H or 2d6H. Yeah, exactly. Though honestly, I think if I had watched my own content when I was younger, I would have been like, oh, she's doing too much. I would have been like, oh, this is bullshit. No one thinks like this. What I think is the best button to stuff 2 and 4 ass? It depends on the character. For Sin, it's probably 5k. 5k is quite good. Or sorry, not 5k. Maybe 5k, but probably 5p is what I meant. We have punish, by the way. Well, one thing I've been thinking about is like, I mean, it is a product of like, you know, boomer shit too. But a lot of people do kind of like minimize their capabilities without even being able to start. And I've realized that a lot through like my own process too, because like I spent like a year really grinding like an Exert, but I ultimately like learned pretty slowly for how much I played. Like, I could literally play, like I was initially that meme of, like, you know, when my opponent is, like, a queer fighting game player with free time. That was literally me as a teenager. I had, like, I must have had, like, at least, like, oh my god, at least, like, 10 to 1,500 hours in Exert. Easily. I have an insane amount of like hours on that. I must have spent it on like most of my childhood or my teenage years. I mean, it came out. I guess Exert released a little later, but you get what I mean. A lot of it is boomer shit though. Like it's like either not letting your. I think one thing I've realized, my grandfather used to always be very supportive guy, but he was like a very, like he was just so old school. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, he like could be the most woke person to me, like in terms of like my identity, but he could not get over like his like the way he grew up with money. And as a result, like, he'd be mega supportive, but then, like, when it came to a job, he just could not comprehend anything. Like, I mean that from the lens of, like, he would be like, oh, you gotta work at, like, what's, like, a good example? He'd tell me to, like, work at, like, McDonald's immediately, when I didn't, like, need to. Per se, like, I was working on my studies and shit, but he's like, you gotta get a job, you gotta get your head in the door. And I was already planning on something and doing other things, but like he just couldn't get it. You know what I mean? It was that side that, like, I guess the way he grew up, he just couldn't really understand it. And I don't mean it from the lens of like in their basement refusing to get a job. I was 15 years old and studying. I was like, I kind of want to get into pro gaming, and he said, "Oh, you'll never make money that way." Was he World War II era? Not only was he World War II era, he is a World War historian, or World War II historian. So that should tell you a lot. Okay, just walk in the door. So 5K, 6K is real? No, but, well, I shouldn't say it's not real. It's, as you can see, it's real. The strength of it, though, is that, I think it's like I don't know. It's a bigger gap. It's like around 6 frames, I think. However, it makes 5K 6H a much better frame trap. I mean, like, there's stuff like that, right? And by the way, I mean, like, I'm very, if he knew how much I've made from streaming, because you guys are omega generous. I used to tell you guys not to sub, and you'd still sub, so I guess technically you are the reason why I can say this now, but if he knew how much I could make off of streaming, not even like how much I made, just how much I could make, he would have been like, that's the career choice for life. It like wasn't about like how easy it was, it was just like what makes you money. That was his mindset, right? And it's funny that he thought like that, because he's a historian, like, and I'll just say historian jobs are not great, to say the least. Or I shouldn't say they're not great. They are great. They're just hard to get into. Man. Is there any reason the bar is flaming? I don't know, I guess I'm on fire. Nice hit. Well, good spacing. Is it, you can get a fuzzy block / mash, it does a dash follow up? I don't know how easy it is. I haven't really tried. Good match. With punish, by the way. Well, it is a punish, but... Nice. Nice. Sin does give me some Order Soul vibes, but I don't know if it's from the character or if it's from the fact I'm just running offense like I was playing I was playing Order Soul. Funny how that works, right? I haven't really played this matchup either. This is actually one I want to get some games in, you know?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I think that reached me. Oh, I tried to 60. Oh, this is actually not super bad for me if they RPS with this. Because I'll just take the corner. What's this? Nice. A lot of their RPS is focused on not getting cornered. It's clear that they're pretty uncomfortable running any sort of defense. And a lot of their kit is built around avoiding it no matter what, or their playstyle. So I'm gonna just force a lot of RPS. Oh, I got crossed up. I didn't get my 60 again. The same situation. Okay, that. I did backdash, specifically go back to mid-screen. Oh, I didn't think that they would cancel it immediately. It looks like their approach is pretty much on layer 1, so I'm going to focus on running a pretty straightforward RPS. I blocked a little too late. Yep. Oh, I dashed 2D. That's bad. Nice. Alright. Good match. I didn't get 2 SPRC yes again. I probably should just let them swing when they're low, because they tend to swing a lot. Kind of see what I mean.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
I got blocked. First. Yep. I think I could afford to be a little more patient and neutral and whip punish them more and run a little more just general strike throw. Oh, that was bad Anji. Oh, I think I'm at 60. It should be super. Oh, they could have actually never mind, I was about to say they could have done focus, but not off of that route. Ooh, nice. It seems that they are kind of aware that I'm playing the way I am because of how they run defense. Oh god. Yeah. They're too focused on running their own thing. Oh, I dashed deep again. Oh, looks really. Nice.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice. I thought they would be a little more afraid, but it seems that they're still too focused on running their own thing. So I'm not going to. I'm only going to focus on RPSing and. Oh. Nice. I'm going to focus on RPSing more often. Oh, I keep eating my input there. This happened to me 3 times. Ooh, I got kind of lucky. It's RTS. RPS. So like what I mean is they're focused a lot on running their or starting their game plan in neutral, which is good. I mean, Happy Chaos, you want to focus on your game plan, but a lot of their adaptation to how to stop me was a lot more linear. So like a lot of the time they would do a lot of preemptive 2S or far S or 2K or something. So I mean, it doesn't matter if I dash up and do nothing. A lot of the time I can just use that guaranteer, that safety, to like go for a whiff punish and start my offense. And then after that, it's like Happy Chaos, no matter how fucked up he is, it's like, if you corner him, I mean, he's like everyone else. And of course, like it's early, so it's easy for me to knowledge check people. GG's, Darren. Thanks for gaming with me. It's not really bad. I think like the thing is that a lot of people don't realize how ingrained RPS is in shit. Like, I mean, once you get to a certain skill level, the game is literally just RPS, like over and over again. It invalidates like the actual matchup of things usually, and just becomes like a rotation of the same sort of things because of it. Oh fuck, I was looking at chat. I would just say like the biggest thing is that nice TK. The biggest thing was just that you were a little too aggressive. A lot of your way of getting out was pretty linear. Like it was pretty much just like IAD over it and kind of hope it would work. Which isn't terrible, but like in situations like that, you could use the threat of it a little more, I think. Same with like neutral. A lot of the interactions to me kind of implied that you're very familiar with how to RPS against me and understand your like neutral interactions, but it looked like you weren't as familiar with someone calling them out. So I mean, partially it's a lack of experience playing against, I think, like a layer 2, so to speak, and it's more of a layer 2 adaptation. I think it's just you hadn't played against someone like that. But a lot of how I adapted was pretty much just rely on that, and then it was pretty clear you were uncomfortable. Like, you weren't super comfortable being in a defensive position, so I ran linear RPS on my offense, meaning that I focused more on, like, just direct fallouts to force you to act. Usually in, like, you know, wake up throw, wake up, what's it called? Like, sorry, it'll come to me in a second. It's like basically just forcing my offensive options in a different rotation, like 6K or run up throw or close slash. I did that specifically with the intention, and that's why I never really did like close slash 5H as much, is because I was looking more for you to act, and as a result, since you didn't really like to act unless like it was like at the start of a string or towards the end of I don't even know if that has a combo after, but I just heartbeat it anyways. It's like after you don't really take those sort of gambles, but you're willing to take ones preemptively in neutral. I preyed off the fact that even though like if I was wrong, it could be pretty bad, but since I can always rely on like get into neutral, go for a whiff punish here, I just choose the highest damaging, best meter gain sort of situation for myself over and over again. So I obviously I can't predict how the matchup will go, but I would say the biggest thing. Oh shit! Did they do TK? Oh, never mind. I think honestly, like if you just use more of the threat, like Happy Chaos Strength isn't just in what he can do. It's that the fact that he can like, without even really doing much, you have a lot of like threat, right? Like it's like they have to be afraid of you, or they're in trouble. So like, don't be afraid to just exist in neutral with me, because just remember that the risk reward will usually be in your favor. So I think it's partially that and partially just like inexperience. You can also, this is why I also abbreviate a lot of what I talk about when I stream, just because it's long-winded, right? Also, I'm a big fan of Healthy Gamer. Healthy Gamer actually inspired a lot of my content. Like, it made me think a lot better as well. I think it was KV actually who sent me the video about like how like the better at video games you get, the more you hate it, or like the less enjoyable it becomes. And I know so many people that fall into that category, like where they they focus too much on the grind, or like if they stream, they're like, oh, I have to play perfect every time, you know, shit like that. Oh no. Alright, watch this. Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know, some people are like, oh, it's, you know, oh, I'm not gonna lie, I did not mean to do that. I'm not joking, 100%. I actually meant to do bar slash, but I guess I did too much of a backdash. But a lot of people will like pressure themselves like a lot. Like they'll be like, oh, on stream I have to win every match, which is like, I mean, first of all, that's not happening anyways. Second of all, it's like, if you focus too much on that sort of stuff, it becomes just really hard to enjoy the game. You're not even thinking about like getting better or being better. You're just focused more on how other people view you, and that's what is dictating your feelings towards the game. Losing is bad content though, not always. I think losing is bad content because a lot of people lose. They're like, I hate this game, dude. Bro, I hate this shit. And so you know, like, but I think content that's like, oh, I lose, and like this is what I did wrong. This is how I can improve. I think that's the real shit. God damn it. I do a really good you impression. Good 2K. Nice dive kick. I try to make my content a lot more focused on just like the competitive aspect. I think like the best type of content, and the one that I always wanted to see, was like people who's just like objective about like the game. It's so rare because so many people don't even know what's happening on the screen, like even like good players. Sorry. What does that even mean? People don't understand the game? Well, like, people, not a lot of people who play can explain what's happening. They're just like, this is happening right now. So when they give advice, it's usually like very often counterintuitive, or it's also contradictory, without any emphasis on like the fact that it is it is that, you know what I mean? You don't need a like PhD to be able to describe all this stuff. Not everyone can do it, and that's okay. But I just mean, like, there's a lot of streamers who don't really know how to explain more complicated things, or like explain more interesting interactions or general game plan stuff. It's usually a lot more focused on them directly, like oh, this is like my playstyle. If you interact with it wrong in a way I don't like, I'm angry. It's basically like, just think of it as a feminine guapo. Nice beat. It feels so weird to say. Nice beat. Nice beat, bro. Uh-oh. Oh, I got lucky.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow, I'm shocked that even on IBFD, like, that pushes... That, like, you cannot IBFD that away. Which is interesting. Pardon me, nice CP. Pardon me. Do I think doing Tyrant Barrel's second hit OTG has any application in keeping the corner? Probably not, honestly. It's probably a little too costly.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good match. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Duel 2.
Is it even plus if it's OTG? I have no idea. Good match. Good backdash, too. Nice moving again. Take that. It is 15 meter. Hey, that's my flute. Aim. Well, I fucked up. Though I tried to do 2k or 5k 6h or 6k anyways.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Nice. I'm gonna start calling that out more. The whiff punish. Well, I don't even think that one was a whiff punish. Oh, nice movement. Watch that. Best victory ever.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh.
She's super Beakington off my carrot. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer.
Thanks so much for the resub there. Really appreciate it. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Thanks, PSU. Oh, a little too close.
Hot B-A-A-A-A-A-K-E-E-E-R.
B-A-A-A-A-A-K-E-R-R.
Duel 1. Let's
Thank you. Thank you. Ah, no. Ah, it did not. Probably that didn't work. Oh no. That was my Ram impression.
Duel 2.
I'm Ramathal. He does have a good one too, like that. A good ID back on page. Hold on. Uh-oh. Cooler Ram impression, dang. I'll be here all night. Thanks for that.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Ow. Nice whip. Nice. I like that. But I won't do it again. Oh, I'll keep taking that. They're not gonna have enough for hit confirms if they keep doing it. Oh. Flash? No. I'll take it.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Not too far. Oh, I got hit by a stab. I don't know why I said it like that. Like, I'm not doing it the same thing. I keep forgetting it's not, it doesn't hit the air anymore. Think that. Watch that. Watch this, watch this, watch this. I forgot! You can't do that on a whip in this game! Fuck. If there's an exit sin, I would have been out of there.
Duel 1.
Would have been my planet needs me. Nice. Feels like a lot of their approach is to focus more on the linear aspect of it, but since they're usually at a stamina deficit, I'm just playing risk reward again. Oh my god, I didn't actually think that would kill off 2 up. Honk.
Duel 2.
Thank you. Like, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Hey. Well, I'm hungry. Let's go. We'll play 1 or 2 more sets, then I'm actually gonna go eat. You know why? Because I'm actually hungry. You know, I've been trying to get Mr. Beast Burger for like a week now. I give up. I give Mr. Beast Burger the F- rating because I can't even get it.
Duel 1.
I just wanted to try it. Come on. No food poisoning. Is it that bad? Oh no. I didn't know it was like that. It is available. There's the one pretty close to me. Oh no no. First. Oh no, I baited it! The rollback cooked me. Well, that's good for me. I don't even know meter. They're still doing it, so I should force. I need to force more linear FPS again. In fact, against them, I probably shouldn't be playing patient at all. I should just focus on RPSing entirely. They're not really varying their approach with them. Thanks. Good block. Thanks. Why do I keep dropping this on Axel? Shall we? Shall we drop? There's RNG factor. Shoutouts from Yodiland. Oh, you're on the Damien. You're on the Damien train, Bobby. That guy is one of the most intriguing human beings I've ever seen in my life. I just have like Gutty gang was. Like a Smackington. Kara super. Shall we? Oh, I'm dead. I stopped paying as much attention. Oh shit, that still hit me. Alright. Back harp, yes. Cool. I should do more elf against them. Alright. Nice match. Oh, I didn't hear a C5 smash. Yeah, I think I kind of threw those sets away because I just didn't force enough RPS. Their defense is pretty dependent, similar to the Happy Chaos we played. It's pretty focused on like avoiding being cornered whatsoever. They don't seem to be super comfortable with it. So I'm just gonna RPS super hard in every way to just get them to the corner faster. And then just RPS with the strike throw. A little too slow. Why didn't even throw? Oh, good 2K. I guess against Axel, you probably can't do that. Probably Geo as well. We might. He gets slaying for cocaine? That changes things. Well, I gotta listen to this. Oh fuck, that was such good. I didn't even bother hit confirming it because I was like, they're just standing the whole time. But that was a good reaction. Shall we? I love that so much. I don't know why him saying "shall we" is so godlike to me. Nice 2-8. I like that again. Please wall break. Never mind. I need to use 5K. I always like give up my punish on that. Like that. Oh my god. You must be. You got a super Beakington if you think we fucking. Need I say more? Shit. Whiff punish, by the way. I guess this isn't really a whiff punish. Shoutouts to Dasty for always changing my what are those, like, the, I don't know what to call them, the alerts, the plugins, the hotkey, FAQ, I don't know what the fuck you call them, but Nasty's the goat for it. All my other mods just shit post. Nasty's actually putting in work. Guppy comes in here and makes like a Herman Miller command. Oh, I thought they were gonna RTL. Though I could have killed with throw RC. Good burst. That's usually where you want to burst against him. If you can make him spend 50 meter like that, that's ideal. How is Herman? Watch that. Woo! Oh, my jab! the Chipp. Like, so much of that though, because they have no stamina anymore. Alright. GG. Thanks for gaming with me. Thanks to everyone who stopped by. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. And again, thank you so much for all the subs and follows. You guys gave me a lot today. Bye bye.